Now, just as we just divided the entire human body into a axial region and appendicular region to study the skeleton, we're going to do the same to study the muscles. It's easier. So we're going to describe the axial muscles that are attached to the actual skeleton. So they mostly are involved in movements of the skull or of the vertebral column at your neck, at your trunk, respiratory movements, abdominal movements, keeping your posture. Then we're going to describe the muscles of the upper limbs and then the muscles of the lower limbs. Now, to ease, again, we need to use a lot of tricks, tips and tricks in here to ease the memorization of so much material. So let's understand these basic things that we can apply to a bulk of muscles when we're studying them individually on the lab. The muscles of the human body, usually all the flexors, are located on the anterior aspect of or in the anterior side of your body. Now, remember, we're talking in anatomical position, and all the extensor muscles are in the posterior aspect. Now, this is true for the muscles of the upper limb and true for the axial muscles. When we were fetuses, ugly fetuses, we rotate. When we were developing our from our hips down, that part of the body rotate. So what was anterior now is posterior. If we didn't rotate, our feet, our toes will be pointing backwards. That would be weird. So we rotated our body. So now on the lower limbs, on your thighs, uh, and in your legs, the extensor muscles are in the anterior side of your body and the flexor muscles are in the posterior side. Okay, so all the flexors except on the lower limbs are in the anterior aspect of your body. All the extensor except the lower limbs are in the posterior aspect of the body. Ready? Let's describe those muscles by groups.